This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
Welcome back to the Bahamas Tonight Weekend. Roadworks remain a critical part of the government's infrastructural upgrades, not only here in New Providence, but in the Family Islands. And for quite some time, residents in Central Andros have been trying to cope with challenging roadways. Well, in this report, Julian Gibson tells us the government is responding to their needs.
There is no question whatsoever the roads in Central Andros are in a horrible state.
Roads are horrible. I mean, you fell in a few holes and I didn't thought you were going to come back out.
If I ever had the power, I wouldn't license my car.
You serious with that?
I'm serious. When you go north, you fall in some holes, you don't be coming out. My car rattling over the road and I wouldn't even fix it.
The road is terrible. Very bad. The road need a lot of improvement.
Even government officials agree that there is something that needs to be done.
Much work needs to be done here on the roads, and we will be doing those works.
Now, on Tuesday, Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, addressed the matter of Andros Road, saying that help is indeed on the way.
This is a priority for us. We truly understand the relationship between ourselves and the island of Andros. And the island of Andros requires our attention, and it will get our attention effective this year, not next year, this year.
In fact, the government will place a lot of emphasis on Andros in this upcoming budget.
Andros is ready to take off. We made a commitment to Andros during the course of our election campaign. We are now, for the first time, being able to roll out our own budget. And yes, we will be doing things. Andros will wake up.
Reporting for the ZNS News Network, I'm Julian Gibson.
Thanks, Julian. Well, Golden Gate's residents getting help of a different kind. Many of them received free health checkups today at the community center. Area MP Shane Gibson says even though there may be challenges facing many residents at this time, they want to encourage them as much as possible to be aware of their health and to stay as healthy as possible. Nurses from the Ministry of Health along with the Golden Gates Community Development Association weighed and checked residents for cholesterol, blood pressure, and diabetes.
People are frustrated, they become de-energized, they become discouraged, and eventually it will have a psychological effect on them. And so we just want to make sure that they stay as healthy as possible. I know for sure that individuals die in the Bahamas simply because they cannot afford health care. And so the idea is to identify these illnesses, and this will help us to frame policies and to know what's happening in the community, to make sure that we're able to address some of these illnesses.
Now, Gibson says at the end of the day, national health insurance is going to be extremely important for those who cannot afford it.
And so as we monitor and see what's happening here in Golden Gates, we will be encouraging persons who need to seek health care to do so. We'll be encouraging those persons who may be able to take advantage of what's happening now with the prescription drug plan in terms of getting free prescription. Those who fall in the category to go and do it. And so sometimes persons refuse to come out and be tested because they don't know what's going to happen, like what next. After I find that I have sugar, after I find that I have my cholesterol level too high, then what next? And so we'll be counseling those individuals as well.
The countdown to the country's 40th independence is definitely on. Hundreds of Bahamians are now getting into the patriotic spirit by purchasing all things Bahamian. But to put those purchases into play, officials of the Home Fabric Center are hosting a special independence handicraft competition for Bahamians of all ages. Putting your creativity to the test by using these bracelets, t-shirts, bows, shoes, umbrellas, and even Bahamian draped flags to make an authentically Bahamian product can get you hundreds of dollars in prizes. But you must be selected the winner to claim it. General Manager of Home Fabrics Holly Peel talked about the prizes being offered this time around.
There's actually 4 categories. One of them is jewelry, one of them is bags and accessories, one of them's fashion, and home decor. And actually one more, an under 15 category for the children. And basically it's whoever enters, it's up to them what they want to design, what they want to showcase using Home Fabrics materials, and of course with the Independence theme, the 40th theme. And the prizes are great. For each of those categories, it's a $400 gift card. So that's 4 $400 gift cards. Under 15, it's 2 day passes to Atlantis.
Now, a few frequent shoppers who did not want to confirm or deny entering the competition spoke to us about their special independence purchases.
I heard about the stuff that they have here. I'm interested in the flag, so I came here to get some flag. But independence, I'm excited about independence.
And just the colors are attracting coming in, and I know I can get what I need right here.
What are some of the things you've been able to pick up so far?
Well, thus far I've gotten some flowers to do some decorations on some local straw goods, just being unique and trying to add a little flavor to what I want to decorate at my home.
I've been able to buy a flag and a hand bracelet and some other things I see that I would like, but I need to come back with more money.
But with the overwhelming response to the Independence Craft competition, Peel says she is optimistic that the selection process will be pretty successful.
As the word gets out, people are getting more and more excited. The last few days we've been bombarded with entrance forms, so I'm looking forward to the judging, which happens on Tuesday. So there's still a little bit of time, but all the entries have to be submitted on Monday. So that's going to be the exciting day, because I haven't seen too many pieces. You know, everyone's kind of keeping it under wraps, but everyone's submitting their entry form, so it's going to be fun to see the different creations.
All interested persons must complete an entry form at any of the Home Fabrics locations on Mont Royal Avenue or Carmichael Road. The deadline is Monday, June 24th. And that does it for this portion of the news, but don't you move. Sports is up next with Charles Fisher live from the nation's second city.